Welcome back to episode 22 of Lovercraft Survival, where we compete to become the richest player on the Loverfella Minecraft server. Now, today, I'm back on Raining Soap's computer. He's gone for the day and I just snuck down to his studio. Don't tell him, but, I like playing with shaders. So, we're going to use this as we can get it, and nobody's going to tell him because you guys are the best fans. Now, if you saw Zach's recent video, he built this little end city. And we had a meeting, I don't know if he showed it or not, but we made a new law for the village, and that is, no bro shall sow more than 50. Now what that means, we ran out of room on the sign, but basically, you can only make $50,000 per week by selling stuff in your shop, so we don't get a huge advantage, for people knowing who we are. Now, Ben has also built a store, if you saw his channel, and this place is lovely. I mean, I am super impressed with him. He's kind of like a bipolar builder. Sometimes he's just horrible at building, but other times, he pulls something out. And I actually like this a lot better than Zach's because it actually fits the theme of the build. He kept the wood and everything the same. Now, on to what I've been doing. Now, I've been working for at least an hour off camera on this, and this is what we are going with for our shop. It's going to be amazing. Basically, I was deciding between this thing and this thing, a beehive or a bee box. Now, between me and you, I just spent an hour off camera building a bee box in creative. And then I was going to come over here and build it, but I just couldn't get the bee box to look right. There's just so many shades of wood in this that I couldn't do it. It just didn't look right. It looked horrible. So then I decided, let's just go with the bee box or the beehive, and it's going to look so much better. And guys, look at this thing. It is awesome. Now you may be like, Isaac, how the heck did you know how to build that? And guys, it's super simple. If you want to build any block in the game, all you have to do is look at it super close, and it's a 16 by 16 texture. So you just build 16 by 16 cubes, and you can replicate any texture in the game. I mean, it's so simple. Now, really, all we have to do on this thing is just fill in all the empty space with yellow wool. So let's get right to it. All right, and the first layer is done. Now, it does look kind of weird considering it's all yellow. But that is because on here there are shades that you just can't get in normal Minecraft. Now, if we ever get some terracotta or something, we might be able to match those little colors there. But for now, we are just going to act like all the middle area is yellow. So we got 2 more layers to do and we will be done. Oh my gosh, this takes a long time, everybody. Highly recommend not doing this. It's not worth it. I despise doing this. Okay, how are we going to do this now? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm at the last section of the second layer and I'm stuck here. Now, I could... Boom! That was extremely difficult to do. Alright, so we got 2 layers down. Now, it doesn't look amazing yet. We still got to detail out the yellow a little bit, but it's starting to come together. We just have to get this 3rd layer filled in, and then it's going to really take shape and start looking like a bee box, beehive. Okay, so I have gotten all the yellow filled in around the entire thing, and then I haven't done the sides yet, but on the front I decided, you know what, let's just go at it like a paint palette, and I just kind of sprinkled some brown in there everywhere. Now if you look at the actual block, it's got like oranges and stuff in it, but unfortunately I just don't own those blocks, so we had to make do with what we got. And honestly, I think this looks really good. Now let me tell you the grand plan of this thing. Now the beehive by itself looks pretty good and it'll definitely draw in customers, but the big plan for this is to build a giant life-size bee on top, just as big as the block. We're going to build a giant bee perched on the top of this thing in the future that will be overlooking the entire city. And when new players and stuff come here to purchase our stuff, who do you think they're going to go to? You think they're going to go to Zach's stupid little thing that you got to parkour over to? No, I'm a lazy player. Am I going to go to Ben's? No, because it doesn't have a giant bee on top of it. Now, ours is coming along. Let me get up there to show you. Also, scaffolding is one of my new favorite blocks in the game. I've just started using it recently, like a lot, and it makes building so much easier. Now, if you see up here, I even did the beehive design. Can we see it down there? Yeah, there it is. So I replicated the top up here pretty well, and the bee is just going to be sitting right here. It's going to be massive, and it's going to be overlooking everything here. And then, I mean, gosh, it's just going to make us so much money. I'm so excited for that bee build. Whoa, I just fell. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any shears. I really should have went back and got them, but we have to put the entrance to the beehive somewhere, and I think we just put it right in the middle here of this little, I don't know, this is supposed to be like the entrance to the hive, so we might as well just make it a door. I had to go back. I found some iron. We now have shears. That is going to make building so much easier. Now we need to get into our secret storage system that nobody knows about except everybody that's ever watched the video. But how'd a pig get down here? Poor dude. Hopefully I have some torches and stuff down here because that is what I need. I also got some flowers because I plan to just completely deck out the outside of this thing with flowers. Because what is a better way to bring people to your business than just making it rainbow everywhere? And the flowers are just going to add so much color and make it stand out from our competition. I mean, they thought they went big with their builds, guys, but this thing is towering over them and we haven't even put on the bee yet. Ooh, the sun is rising through the beehive. I feel like a bee waking up in the morning. Oh, I better go out and pollinate my flowers. Come back in and boom, I'm back in the hive. This is a genius design by me. So now that we have the hive built, and man, it actually looks really good in the daylight. It's really starting to grow on me. I will, of course, detail it out some more once I get some new blocks, because there are a ton of shades in this beehive, but those are just hard blocks to obtain in survival Minecraft. But we need to head back to our bee farm to get all our honey and honeycomb blocks to stock up the new shop. All right, we are arriving at the barn. Wait a minute, is that a horse? Wait, who, what? Wait a minute, I have horses now? Wait a minute. Did my brothers bring me horses? What is going on here? Wait, they're named from Red Panda. What is going on here? What? Pandas! Yes! Anna, wait, that thing's upside down. And donkeys and a moose and a... Wait a minute, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, they're all named. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what happened right now. Me and Ben, Raining Soap, left the claim open the other day, and he told me his zoo got robbed yesterday. I think I found out where they brought all the animals. Wait, are these ours now? I mean, technically, I didn't do this, and they're on my property now. Oh my goodness, there's a mushroom down here and a white horse. Anything else? Oh my gosh, guys. Did we just strike the jackpot? I mean, we're allowed to keep these things, right? I mean, technically, Ben was dumb enough to let them get away from a zoo. So we own these now. We got to breed all these things. Oh my gosh, will these horses even breed? Oh, here we go, here we go. We're back to horse breeding, everybody. Oh, look at you. You're adorable. You look just like your parents, so I don't really want you, but you know, you're cute. Oh, go breed. Somebody make a baby. All right, they didn't want to breed, but you know what? That is a huge win. I don't know how we ended up with pandas and mushrooms and polar bears, but I am not looking back. And if Ben wants these back, he's going to have to pay a fine because I am not letting him take those back. They are legally mine now. I'm housing them and taking care of them. But now we're back at the honey. Let's go ahead and collect everything we've been stockpiling. Wait, is that the quickest way to break this? What about shears? That's taking forever. What? Axe maybe? No? Shovel? No? Sword? Oh my gosh. I feel like sword's a little bit quicker. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, look at honey block. It's like a machine gun. All right, so we have plenty of stock to go ahead and stock up our new store. But while we're over here, oh yeah, we have bottles on us. We might as well harvest all the honey. I mean, we can't let all this go to waste. This is just, I mean, guys, I don't care what you're doing in life. Make yourself a bee farm just like this. It may not be the most efficient thing in the world, but you will love yourself while you're harvesting this stuff. This is just one of the most relaxing things I have ever done in any video game in my entire life. It's just tending to my bees and harvesting their sweet, sweet juices. That sounded really weird to everybody, but you know what I meant. Come on now. Oh my, look at this view. Just harvested the honey in a great mood, and I just look up and see our paradise. I mean, we have really come a long way since day one when we built our little house, and then we went to the railroad system. But man, when we crossed this ocean, we really did just reinvent ourselves. That thing looks insane over there. Oh, and look at the beehive. Can I zoom in? We're on Ben's computer, so I think we can. Oh, I don't know how. Wait, whoa, what the heck is this? Cinematic mode? Look at this. Watch this, watch this. Slow camera mode. Go. Nah, I feel like that sucked, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why I wasted your time with that. Ooh, I'm walking down this row. Have you ever realized how, like, these things aren't straight? There's, like, a curve in the bushes. I just noticed that. Look at this. There's, like, curves everywhere in that. The red line is not straight. I don't know about that, Mojang. You might want to fix that because that's really getting at my OCD there. Ooh, man, I don't know how Ben gets anything done. I'll say it every time I use shaders, but if this isn't the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, whoever griefed next to my base, I hate you, by the way. This is just amazing. All right, and we are arriving back at the village. It is time to stock up our store. I kind of like the scaffolding. It makes it look like the store is under construction, which it is. We got to do this this little brown texture all the way on the edges still, but you know, looks good. To start out, everybody, we are going to keep it pretty simple in here. I don't want to build a bunch of stuff in here because I want them to come in, see the chest, and purchase right away. So we will be selling 3 items in the store. It's not going to look amazing in here, like I said, but we will be selling the honeycomb block, and then we will be selling the honey block, and finally, we will sell just straight up honey bottles because, you know, you can't eat these things. Look at this. Oh, whoa. Do you hear that noise? We got to drink another one of those. Oh my goodness, I felt that going down my throat. That is a good noise, Mojang. How do you think they make the noises in Minecraft? You think they got someone there just slurping on a honey bottle? I've always kind of wondered that. And if so, I am available, Mojang. I am very good at slurping down honey bottles and any other food item that you have. I'll make some good eating noises. Just imagine that as you're eating the new sheep. All right, now I believe on the server, all you have to do is put a sign on a chest and then put bracket shop bracket. Oh, and I am correct. Look at this. Now we'll put in our honeycomb blocks. Okay, I have all of the stores completed. As you can see, we have a honeycomb block here, and we are selling those for $2,000 each. Honey block here, upcharging those a little bit for $2,500 because I know, now I'm not a redstone person, but I know people need those for redstone contraptions. So we got to charge a little bit more because it actually has a use other than just looking cool. And finally, we got the honey bottles, which we are selling for $750, which I think is pretty fair because, I mean, really, those are not as good as these because it takes 4 of those to make these. So we move on, and the store is done for the day. Next time, we will construct the giant bee and maybe detail out the inside a little bit more. But again, I want it to be simple. We don't want to distract them with fancy builds. We want them to walk in, see the store, and leave. And I kind of like the ambiance in here. It's dark because it's a beehive, and the sun can't get into a beehive. It's kind of dark in a beehive. The moon it's a full moon tonight, everybody. So we got to watch out for werewolves on the server. If you didn't know, there's werewolves. So, you know, we might see one tonight. Well, after that hard work over there, it is time that we open a daily key. I believe we should have one ready. And we do. So let's go warp crates and open this bad boy up. Here we go, everybody. Big money. Big money. Here we go. A daily shovel. What are you going to do? Let's add it to the chest of shame. All right, we'll put our daily shovel into the chest of shame, which is just full of complete junk. All the daily keys that have failed us. But guys, it is time. This strawberry key, I gave it away a long time ago. And you know what? The person who won it, I think her name was Kaylee. She just never claimed it. And I don't know what to do about it. I tried to message her. I've tried to check every time I get on. I see if she's online. I have never once seen her online. So we are going to be giving this thing away again. That is right, everybody. Get hype in the comments below because if you have the top comment, you will be walking away with a strawberry key on the Loverfella server. Now, this thing is worth about like 2 or 3 million, I believe. And the reason that I can't use it is because somebody bought it for me, and I felt like that would have been cheating if I had used real money to get an advantage over my brothers and everybody else on the server. So one lucky person out there that is watching today will win this. I'm just saying, if I was commenting, I would probably tell a joke because I always upvote jokes. So, you know, really this is a best joke competition wins most likely. So come with fire, baby. Come with fire. All right, so I am back at the village after we failed another daily key, and I needed to ask you guys some advice because, you know, you guys are the smartest fans out there. Sometimes I got to get some advice from you. Now, every week we are making a new law for the area. Now, this week, like I said, we can only make $50,000 a week on each of our shops. Now, that is, again, to prevent us from just abusing our name and making a ton of money. Now, I need ideas to make a new law number 2, because I'm basically in charge of the second law. They both kind of told me that it's Isaac's job to come up with the second law. And I mean, I'm kind of trying to think of something that would screw the other 2 over. Something that really wouldn't affect me, but would really affect them. One idea I had was to make it so Zach had to change his build to not look like garbage, but that was before I built a giant beehive that also looks like garbage. So, you know, that one's probably not going to work, but maybe you have some good law ideas for the new village. Now, on top of needing a new law, we also have these 3 ships. Now, I don't want to just make these 3 ships have no use. And I'm thinking we put a black market on this giant ship right here for other people to purchase on. Now, if I make my way downstairs, I believe this area right here is the perfect area for a shop. I mean, it's already built for us. We just have to put a chest down and sell some items. Now, that is where you guys come in. What should I sell down here? Now, we could do giant high ticket items that we get, like vanilla swords and stuff. I mean, do we want custom textured items and stuff down here? Or do we make it like, do we just sell parrots or something stupid down here? I don't really care, but I needed some advice because I don't want to waste this giant ship. It is freaking amazing. One of the best ships I've ever seen in survival Minecraft. The thing is freaking awesome. Look at that. Oh, just gives me chills every time. Also, I am thinking about turning this little tiki bar into a little mini casino because, you know, when people are on the beach and they're all relaxed, you know what they're going to want to do? Gamble their money away. So I think we put some grass blocks right here and we turn this into a functioning flower casino. Now, if you watch Ben's video, you'll see I got ripped off on a flower casino. So kind of wanting to get him back. So we will be making a flower casino in the future. Look forward to that. We will be getting some people to gamble all their money away on our business. I'm so excited for that. Somebody in chat just said, teleport to be rich. And I mean, come on, I want to be rich. So we have got to teleport to here. Come be rich. That's what it says. Now I teleported to this guy. He said, come be rich. But you know, when I get here, it's just a flower casino. Now this is perfect because I was just talking about making a flower casino. Look at this. We could basically just copy this man's design. 1 flower, you get your money back and $1. 2 flowers, double your money, and 3 flowers. I mean, you're never going to get 2 or 3 flowers. So we will be copying your design. Thank you, good man. Enjoy scamming the rest of the server. I can always appreciate a scammer, and I cannot wait to open up my own. Wow, he's got all kinds of casinos here. I am very much looking forward to getting a bunch of people to gamble their money away. Something about that just tickles my fancy. Well, guys, Zach has just texted me Loverfella in real life, and he said, Isaac, you need to stop your solo recording because you have to come help me record a video where I test dream plays. Now, I was like, Zach, I don't really want to do that, but he said, do it now. And I said, crap, I got to go help Zach. So that is all we have time for here today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you get that top comment today, because if you do, you will be getting a free strawberry key, which is worth up to $3 million on the server, everybody. You want that strawberry key, so leave a good comment. I mean, I'm serious. I'm looking at you, Bernice. You need a good comment this episode.